Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to finally understand why you react the way you do, or why certain emotions seem to come out of nowhere? In today's video, we're going to explore how regression therapy helps you gently revisit your past, not to relive the pain, but to release it and create space for peace, clarity, and healing in the present moment. Now, before we begin, I wanted to make this very clear. The techniques I'll be describing today are for educational and self-awareness purposes only. If you're dealing with deep trauma, ongoing emotional distress, or intense memories, please work with a qualified regression or hypnotherapy professional. This video is designed to help you understand the process safely with respect for your own mind and emotions. Hi, I'm Dominic Beirne. Welcome back to my channel for better mental health and emotional well-being. This is part 2 of our Regression Therapy series. In part 1, we explored what regression therapy is, how hypnosis works, and why so many of our emotional patterns stem from experiences buried deep within our subconscious mind. Today, we'll take that understanding further, exploring how regression process actually unfolds step by step. And later, I'll share a light self-awareness exercise that you can do safely at home. Let's begin by breaking down what actually happens during a regression therapy session. The session usually starts with a gentle hypnotic induction, helping the client to relax both mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's not about being asleep or out of control. It's about a focused awareness, like when you are reading a very exciting book or lost in thought. As your conscious mind begins to quieten, the door of your subconscious slowly opens. Next, we create what is called an emotional bridge. You might begin with a feeling, maybe sadness, fear, or frustration, and follow it back to the very first time you ever felt that way. It's like following a single thread through the fabric of your memories until you find where it first began. Sometimes it leads to a recent event, sometimes to childhood, and occasionally even further back. Your subconscious always knows where the route is. Our role is to simply follow. Once the root memory emerges, the client is invited to look and describe what's happening from a safe distance. This is not about reliving the trauma, but about revisiting it with your adult awareness. You can see it, feel it, and most importantly, release the trapped emotion that you have been carrying around for years. People often describe this part in a moment of deep emotional cleansing, like finally letting out a deep breath that you didn't realize you have been holding. Now comes the healing part. We guide the client to bring their adult wisdom, compassion, and strength to that younger version of themselves. You might visualize comforting your younger self, giving them what they needed: safety, reassurance, love, and understanding. Or just looking at it from today's adult mind. In doing so, the old emotional wounds begin to disappear, replaced by a sense of peace and integration. Finally, we help the subconscious mind process and store that memory in its rightful place as something that happened and not something that's still happening now. This integration stage often brings tears, relief, or an overwhelming sense of freedom.
I'm okay now.
It's the moment when the emotional charge is gone and what is left is peace and an inner awareness of understanding. Now, while deep regression therapy should always be guided by a trained therapist, you can use a light, reflective exercise for self-awareness and emotional clarity. And here's how you can do that. Number one, find a quiet, private space. Sit comfortably, take a few slow, deep breaths, and allow your body to relax. Number two, now bring to mind a mild feeling, something small, perhaps irritation, self-doubt, or recent moment of worry. Number three, ask yourself gently, where have I felt this before? Allow your mind to drift. You might get an image, a memory, or simply a feeling. Number four, don't force it. Just notice what arises. You might even journal what comes up afterwards. Sometimes that alone brings valuable insight. Again, this is for gentle reflection, not for deep emotional processing. If anything intense surfaces, please ground yourself immediately. Number five, from your adult mind, gently look back at that younger you, that situation that affected you then. And ask, do I still need to feel or behave like I did back when I was 4 or 5? Does that old emotional reaction still help me today? If the answer is no, then decide right here, right now, what you're going to start doing differently. Choose 3 new behaviours or responses that reflect who you are today, not who you were then. Number 6. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Notice how things can feel different now, and how different they can continue to become from this moment forward, can't they? Let me share an example from my practice, anonymous of course. A client once came to me with an overwhelming fear of rejection. In her adult relationships, she felt constantly anxious and clingy, even when things were going well. During regression, she discovered that the issue wasn't her partner's, it was a childhood moment when her father left for work without saying goodbye. She was only 5 years old, standing at the door feeling abandoned and unloved. That timing moment, unprocessed, became the seed for a lifelong insecurity. Through regression therapy, she was able to comfort that little girl within her. To let her know that she was safe, loved, and good enough. From that moment on, her relationship changed forever. That's the power of bringing your adult self into the past and healing what was never your fault. When you bring awareness and compassion to an unhealed part of yourself, you change the emotional wiring that drives the present behavior. The brain literally rewires itself. It rewrites the emotional meaning of that memory, freeing it so you can respond differently in the future. It's not about erasing the past, it's about rewriting the relationship you have with it. Now, if you're a mental health professional, and would like to integrate regression therapy into your clinical work, I offer a certified regression therapy and hypnotherapy training course available online through my school. It's a comprehensive program designed to help you facilitate deep, lasting change in your client safely and ethically. You'll find the link in the video description down below. Healing your past isn't about going backwards. It's about freeing the energy that's holding you back so that you can live fully now. You're not broken. You're simply remembering who you truly are beneath the weight of old pain. You bring compassion to your past. You transform your future. Now, if this video has resonated with you, please do like, comment, and do subscribe and hit the notification bell. And do share with anyone who might need this message. And if you'd like to support my channel, there'll be a link down below how you can do that. On that note, I want to thank you for taking time out to watch this video. And as always, remind you to always be kind to yourself and kind to others. I'm Dominic Beirne, guiding you toward better mental health and emotional well-being. I'll see you in the next video.